This is Sanja.
Yo, check it out. It's my girl Sanja.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what up, Sanja?
Welcome to another episode of Random Ish with Sanja. How you doing? Oh my goodness. Doing better now. Man, sister girl is done. Well, I'm not done with the move yet, but in the new place, at least got the studio set up now so I can record. Yay! I have been so inspired from the past couple of weeks. It's actually, I feel like it's been for a minute, like 3 months or something like that. That, you know, the change and shift in where you gonna live, Sanja? Which I think everybody, when you have to go and look for a place or when you want to make that move, looking for a place and something that you like and da-da-da-da-da and all of that good stuff, it's always like, you know, it could be, it's fun, but at the same time, it can be stressful, you know? And my situation at first was just lovely and fun and woohoo. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yes, this is going to be great. I decided that I was going to live with somebody, you know? I was like, F it, you know what I mean? I'm trying to save money too. But interestingly enough, it didn't work out like that. And I ended up, I'm, you know, in my own spot. And what's crazy is that there was things that I wanted from the other place that are in this place. And the way that it all came together is just like divine, having faith, you know, stepping out and believing like, oh my God, guys, I'm not even playing. It was kind of crazy. But the crazy is not what I really want to talk about. I kind of want to just talk about like what we do with the solutions. Like, we all go through difficult stuff, you know, but how is it that we're dealing with it? Sometimes you can conversate with friends, get good advice from them. Sometimes you can ask your family and, you know, they're there for you. But sometimes there are things in life that for whatever rhyme or reason, you end up having to go through it alone. I think for the most part, everything we go through, you really are, even if you're surrounded, it's still you going through your issues, you know? And I've always been a person who kind of likes to take care of myself, be Miss Independent, but at the same time still work within a team and all of that good stuff. The funny thing is that I feel like 2019 has been a year of trying to get me to understand that even though, you know, it's great to have friends, sometimes even with having, you know, wonderful, you know, cool people around you, it might not be the best for you, or it might be that you need to change your crew. How do I say? Because I'm not trying to talk shit, right? But I'm just saying this in 2019. A lot of people that I thought that were going to, you know, that was like, you know, we cool, whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to. And I would say that maybe I need to, did I do something? Should I be trying to pursue it? But I've kind of learned that sometimes people just feel some kind of way and you don't even know why they feel that way. And everybody's entitled to feel however it is that they want to feel, but it is what it is. And I am a type of person who I like people to like me. I mean, duh. You know? I'm in entertainment. I like people who are happy, you know what I'm saying? And I like to be a part of that, you know? So, but I feel like there was this huge lesson for me about what about your friends? When I was younger, I was supposed to skip a grade, right? And I did not. Literally told my mom, told the teacher, I don't want to leave my friends behind, right? Situations have occurred and it backfires when I try to help people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel like it's like this whole like help yourself. And so my question is selfishness. I have always been taught that you're not supposed to be selfish. You're not supposed to put yourself first. You're always supposed to take care of others, do unto others as you want done to you. and, all of those golden rule. And although I agree, I just kind of feel like there's like a half truth to that, and that in order for you to do unto others as you want done to you, that you have to do unto you as you want done to others. I feel like maybe it should be switched around. You know what I'm saying? That we have this like false sense of being a humble, good person where you put your friends first and you're always doing for people. And, and that's what makes you a good person. And I'm really beginning to feel like what really needs to be taught is that you're supposed to take care of yourself. I mean, after all, when you get on the airplane and they're giving you the whole spiel, they say you got to put the oxygen mask on yourself and then help others, And I think that when you're a teacher or a light worker or somebody who just, enjoys helping and seeing mankind kind, that you tend to give of yourself. And if you've grown up in the church or if you've grown up with anything like that, then you are taught that you give, And I do think that when you give unto yourself, then you give out of your overflow. And I think that maybe just I will say me, I don't know about you, but I will say myself, I think that self-love, right? Then the love that I have to give, I'm not really looking for it in return because I already got it. I feel like the way that we've been taught with the whole give unto yourself as you want others to do to you, that's not the way it works. You know what I'm saying? It's because you're giving out of your emptiness, because we've all been taught that we've been looking for others to love us, and that, when we do, we get told, do with no expectation, but everybody expects people to do stuff back for you. But, I think it's that we get taught that acceptance from others means that you are loved. I mean, hell, isn't that the whole reason why people get into the entertainment business and why we do the things that we do? Is because, yes, there's self-expression, but also there's a love that you get back from others for your work, and it's acceptance, and that makes you feel good too. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying those superstars, I have a feeling, the Beyoncés of the world, they get there because you come to the realization that you got to just be loving you and don't be worried about what other people think. And then other people who do love you are going to come around and treat you the way that you want to be treated, because that's the way that you treat you. Ooh, girl, that's good. We're going to have to put that. That needs to go on a shirt or something. That might be the part that has been misunderstood, right? Is that instead of giving to others, expecting them to give to you, instead, if you give to yourself, then when you give to others, you already have a full cup. So if you get back, you're going to be getting back out of the fullness versus getting back out of the emptiness and just getting emptiness in return, right? Because that's how these laws work. So I just find it very interesting that maybe that's the reason why it's possible to sometimes be feeling a little bit resentful towards people, right? And then people are like, I ain't gonna do nothing for nobody because you don't do nothing for me, and whoop 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 whoop. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so I know that I'm not talking like craziness. We have a tendency, I think, that when friends don't show up or whatever, then you're like, I ain't doing nothing for nobody, and da 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 da. And then that's not really the way to go either, because then, then you got this like, mad vibe going on, or feeling that you got to be protective vibe. And I don't really want to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And I just got through a situation that this mofo was playing with my life. But at the same time, I also think that maybe that situation happened because I am supposed to be doing what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Which is, in my own species, you know what I mean? And allowing myself to dream and align with what I really, really want, and letting it take its time, and having fun all along the way. You know what I mean? Jimmy Bean, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm just, feeling like 2020 is going to be more about taking care of a sister, treating herself, and I've always kind of been that way. I've had segments on the show, Girl, Love Yourself, tips on doing something nice for yourself, treating yourself, you know what I mean? But I do think that there's always this part of me that just likes to help people. And even if I'm in a position where really I cannot help your ass, I still try to help your ass, you know? And that is a lovely way to be, and it's not a quality that I think I should change or anything, but I definitely think that I should be there for myself first and then be there for you. You know what I mean? So, taking some time off, situation, manifest beauty happens. I feel like now I can like actually start writing the second book because, you know, like, here's the thing. I feel like people make money off of teaching you how to do something, right? But they're not actually doing it. And the way that they're actually getting their money is because they're selling you products that are telling you how to do it versus them going out and like doing it and then being like, you know what I mean? Then there are those coaches, and I'm not trying to be a coach, but there are those coaches who are out there who they went out and they, you know, made their dreams come true. And now they're teaching you how to do it, you know? And I like those people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, those people are dope, you know? And this situation that I had to go through, I feel like it was a very important situation where sometimes when something is so important, it can wonk up your energy and your vibration. And now I feel like, ooh, okay, so this whole, because I was wanting to write on feelings and the, you know, how to navigate through the feelings so that your manifestations, you know, can come with ease versus you going out and sweating your hiney off trying to make things happen. And it happened, you know, and I'm feeling very confident in that now. It's like it's time, you know what I mean? The research is good, you know what I'm saying, this year. And basically the lessons learned from that is take care of yourself, follow your bliss, whatever that is. Eating some Doritos, working out, doing your nails, watching a movie, taking a walk, skydiving, wrestling, making love, whatever it is, do you boo. All 2020, we're going to be working on the queen mentality, keeping it, because we already got it, but we're going to work on keeping our queen and king mentality from this decade forth, right? All right.
This is Sanja.
Yo, check it out. It's my girl Sanja.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what up, Sanja?
Hey there. So listen, I am so excited because my little baby is growing and I am just like, I'm feeling like a proud little parent over here. I'm talking about manifest beauty. It's been a phrase that I've been saying for quite some time. And whenever I would tell people that's a company name, they'd be like, what? But now when I say manifest beauty, people kind of understand. We're not talking about beauty aesthetics, but we're talking about when you take your life and you create beauty in the world, regardless of what has happened to you. There are some things I've picked up on, some patterns, some energies, some coincidences, timing, synchronicities, all of that good stuff that I noticed over the course of my life, and would always talk about it with people and they'd be like, girl, you should put it in a book. Well, I did. So it's Manifest Beauty. Go online, check it out. If you're into consciousness, if you're into creation, if you're into manifesting, I got some real good gems in there for you so that you can show yourself that you are the bomb and that you are connected to source. So go online. It's on Walmart.com, Amazon.com, and a few other places that sell books as well. Manifest Beauty. Written by me, Sanja Denise.